Welcome to our US Briefing Show. Today, we kick things off with Leo Neugebauer, a German decathlete studying in the US, who stunned everyone by winning his first major title at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Despite exhaustion, Leo narrowly beat tough competitors in events like discus, javelin, and the 1500 meters, thanks to his training at the University of Texas. His victory makes him only the third German to win decathlon gold at Worlds, and he's aiming even higher for Olympic gold in LA 2028. Next, we turn to Germany, which has all the ingredients for autonomous driving success: extensive research, manufacturing, and testing tracks. Yet, progress on public roads remains slow due to high car ownership, taxi lobby interests, and strong public transit. While cities like Munich and Hamburg are testing autonomous services, experts say systemic support and government backing are crucial for widespread adoption. The road to autonomous mobility in Germany is full of challenges, but hopes remain high. Finally, a controversial Pentagon memo is stirring up trouble in the media world. Major outlets like the New York Times and NPR are fighting back against new rules requiring journalists to pledge not to use unauthorized material, raising serious First Amendment concerns. Critics argue these restrictions threaten press freedom and investigative journalism, potentially leading to legal battles. The debate highlights the ongoing tension between national security and the right to a free press. Please continue to watch for more detailed stories. Deutsche Welle vividly chronicles Leo Neugebauer's astonishing journey from a college student in Texas to Germany's first decathlon world champion in decades. The story captures Neugebauer's emotional triumph at the Tokyo World Championships, where he defied expectations in a grueling, roller coaster season marked by injuries, intense media scrutiny, and tough competitions. His relentless perseverance, especially in overcoming javelin difficulties and knee problems, culminated in a narrow victory by just 20 points, a record margin in decathlon history, highlighting his resilience and strategic mastery across disciplines like discus, javelin, and the final, decisive 1,500 meters. Neugebauer's success is also celebrated as a testament to the transformative power of the American college sports system, which honed his skills and mental toughness, turning him into a global champion and only the third German to win this prestigious title. Meanwhile, Deutsche Welle explores the ambitious yet challenging landscape of autonomous driving in Germany, a nation rich in expertise and infrastructure but lagging in practical deployment. Demonstrations at Paderborn Airport showcase cutting-edge technology, with sleek, lightweight autonomous cabs navigating narrow routes at modest speeds, powered by advanced sensors, LiDAR, and energy-efficient designs. The story details ongoing projects like Nemo's swarm of autonomous taxis designed for rural areas and urban pilots in Hamburg and Munich, where safety and public acceptance remain hurdles despite promising progress. Germany's cautious approach, driven by regulatory hurdles and a conservative auto industry, contrasts with the rapid adoption of driverless vehicles in the US and China. The article emphasizes that for autonomous mobility to truly transform German transportation, it must integrate seamlessly into the broader public transit system with government support, moving beyond pilot programs to widespread, sustainable adoption. CNN reports on the Pentagon's controversial new rules aimed at restricting media access and reporting on military activities, igniting a fierce debate over press freedom and government transparency. The memo mandates that journalists with Pentagon credentials sign pledges to avoid unauthorized material, effectively turning investigative journalism into a potential grounds for revoking access. Major news organizations, including CNN, The New York Times, and The Washington Post, strongly oppose these restrictions, condemning them as a threat to the First Amendment and a dangerous step toward censorship. Critics argue that the policy undermines the constitutional rights of journalists to lawfully report government secrets and holds the military accountable. The response from the media community has been one of resistance, with leaders vowing to challenge the policy legally and publicly, emphasizing that a free press is essential for democracy and that government attempts to control reporting only deepen public distrust. Even political figures like former President Trump expressed skepticism about the Pentagon's overreach, highlighting the broad concern over the future of press independence in national security reporting. The Courier-Journal reports that Louisville-based Cornbread Hemp has taken legal action against Tennessee over new hemp sales laws that mimic alcohol regulations. The law, set to take effect in January 2026, seeks to regulate hemp-derived products through a licensing system that restricts direct-to-consumer shipping and mandates physical stores within Tennessee. Cornbread Hemp, which has generated nearly $1 million in sales from Tennessee customers, argues that the law unfairly discriminates against out-of-state businesses and violates the U.S. Constitution's Interstate Commerce Clause. Additionally, the lawsuit challenges the law's ban on health-related claims, asserting it infringes on free speech rights. The legal challenge, supported by the Pacific Legal Foundation, underscores the ongoing tension between state regulations and federal commerce protections in the evolving cannabis industry. The Associated Press details how the tragic death of Ukrainian refugee Irina Zarutska on a Charlotte train has become a pivotal issue in North Carolina's 2026 Senate race. Republican candidate Michael Whatley has aggressively linked Democratic former Governor Roy Cooper to the incident, criticizing him for policies perceived as soft on crime. The attack, carried out by a man with a lengthy criminal history, has been exploited politically by Republicans to frame the debate around public safety, with national figures like Donald Trump echoing accusations against Cooper. Meanwhile, Cooper defends his record of criminal justice reform and emphasizes his efforts to keep communities safe, setting the stage for a heated and highly expensive campaign that could shape the balance of power in the Senate. South China Morning Post reports that China's exports of rare earth permanent magnets to the U.S. declined in August, despite an overall rise in shipments driven by faster approvals from Beijing. While total exports increased by 10.2% month-on-month, exports to the U.S. fell by 5%, reflecting ongoing trade tensions and China's tighter controls over critical minerals vital for manufacturing high-tech devices, military equipment, and renewable energy technologies. The EU remains China's largest buyer, with exports to Europe rising sharply, though European companies face shortages and delays due to licensing issues. Beijing's strategic use of rare earth exports as leverage in trade negotiations highlights the geopolitical importance of these minerals, which are central to global supply chains for electric vehicles, defense, and electronics, amid broader tensions with the United States and efforts to develop domestic sources. South China Morning Post reports a startling innovation from the People's Liberation Army, which has transformed a relic from the Cold War era into a formidable tool for modern warfare. The PLA unveiled a drone built from a retired Soviet-era Ju-6 fighter jet, a craft originally based on the MiG-19, now repurposed with autonomous flight control systems and increased weapon capacity. This drone, designed for saturation attacks, could swarm Taiwan with hundreds or even thousands of units, overwhelming its limited air defenses and forcing costly countermeasures. Its low-cost, expendable nature, combined with the ability to act as a decoy or even carry out suicide strikes, makes it a strategic game-changer. Experts warn that such swarms could cause chaos and deplete Taiwan's missile stockpile, opening the door for more advanced PLA fighters and missiles to strike with impunity. Taiwanese officials expressed deep concern, fearing that these inexpensive, mass-produced drones could be more terrifying than traditional missiles, especially if used to overwhelm defenses or target high-value ground sites. The PLA's ingenuity in repurposing aging aircraft for high-tech warfare underscores its focus on asymmetric tactics, aiming to exploit vulnerabilities in Taiwan's defenses and escalate regional tensions amid ongoing geopolitical disputes. Associated Press details a tragic shooting at Sky Meadow Country Club in Nashua, New Hampshire, where chaos erupted during a wedding, leaving 1 dead and 2 wounded. The shooter, Hunter Nadeau, a 23-year-old former employee, was quickly subdued by patrons who acted heroically, one reportedly hitting him with a chair, preventing what could have been a far worse tragedy. The victim, Robert DeCesar Jr., was shot while attempting to protect his family, and his widow described him as a hero who loved golf and community life. The incident unfolded in a scene of panic, with witnesses recounting hearing gunshots and seeing the armed man in black, wearing a mask, yelling, "Free Palestine," though authorities clarified there's no evidence the attack was racially motivated. As investigators work to determine Nadeau's motives, the community mourns the loss and praises the bravery of those who intervened. The event has shaken the small town, highlighting the unpredictable nature of gun violence and the importance of quick thinking by bystanders in moments of crisis. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Got a question in your mind, we'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything, laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ants to outer space, we've got the facts in one great place. For kids and grown-ups too, we've got the A to Z for you. Got a question in your mind, we'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything, laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ants to outer space, we've got the facts in one